Hey guys, welcome back to another segment of this build vlog we're working on. So in the last video we got the motherboard put together and we got it installed into the case and power supply installed, but obviously nothing's cable routed yet because we got quite a ways to go. So what we're going to do this time in this video, we're going to get the rear fan removed and get this swapped out with one of the LL120s, and then we're going to get the radiator mounted where it goes and get the fans mounted. I'm not going to do any of the cable management yet for any of that. I won't bore you with those details. I'll probably do all that kind of stuff off camera, and then I'll throw the spinning disc in its tray and throw that in there, and then we'll finish up this episode, and then I'll do some cable management, get everything routed and everything else. Another thing that I got for this build was a kit from Cable Mod. With the Asus motherboard, it included a coupon to get like so much off of my order using an Asus like affiliate link, and I was able to get so much off of my order. So I got some combs and these sleeve cables. I think I got the mod mesh cables, if I remember correctly. So I got the 24 pin, the 8 pin, and the 4 pin for the motherboard, as well as a SATA cable for the one SATA drive that I will have, because we'll need that. I'm not exactly sure how many SATA power cables I'm going to need. I know I'm going to at least need one for the drive, obviously, but I have those in case I need them. I don't have them pulled out right here. Yeah, I got the SATA power. So I'll have at least one of these will be used for the hard drive, and one or two more of the others will be used for the fan power, or the RGB power rather. And then can't forget about the power hungry 3080, which is going to require 3 8-pin connectors. So, but I'll do all that off camera. I don't want to bore you to tears with that. So let's take a look what we got going on. And so we'll be removing this fan back here, and then this whole plate up here comes out. And so while we're right here, let's go ahead and undo that. And this is what the AIO will mount to. There. This is just a magnet filter screen. Comes off. Boom. We'll set that aside. We'll mount our AIO and our fans on there. I'll set that off to the side. Let's go and get this spun around here. And so here is the other side. There's not much to see up here, so you're not missing much. So there's the power supply that we did in a previous video. This is a cage for the hard drives that gets mounted right in here. Now I've only got one hard drive that I'll be using, so I'm going to undo the 2.5-inch drive stack just to get out of the way, and it actually leaves room so that if I wanted to, I can get some other fans to pull some heat out of this side of the case, which probably won't be necessary, but when in Rome, why not? So, but what we got going on, let's go ahead and open up. I got one of these 3-packs of the LL120s. Let's go ahead and move this. There we are. And it comes with another node and whatnot. Let's see, the Lighting Node Pro. And so this comes with these as well inside the case. I'm not sure if this comes with the same ones or not. Let's go ahead and open this up and find out here. So right on top, we got all your accessories. So it looks like the same one, except for on the case it labels it RGB hub. Let it go. And then it comes with that as well. So we're not even going to need these, because you got the 3 in front, you got the 2 AIOs on the top and the 1 in the rear. So, and well, 2 AIO and 1 in the rear. And so When I go to get the other two for the bottom of the case, if I choose to do that, that's when, well, I probably won't need this, but I'll need to use this and connect it to, you know, the second port on this LED controller. That way this can control the LEDs of the fans. So I'm just gonna put all this away, yada yada yada. We don't need that. And we're gonna need just one of these LL120 fans. Now, the difference between the LL120 and the QL120 is the QL120, there's a LED ring on the back side. So one of the reasons why I'm thinking about getting the QLs for the bottom is because, well, air goes this way. And so there's no light ring on this side. So no use having the light ring facing down into nowhere. So that, I don't want this to be an exhaust. I want it to be an intake. So I'll get the two of the QL120s and I'll get them mounted in there, and I'll use the same lighting node and get those all hooked up. So we'll get this installed, and yeah, so let's put this back in here. And we won't, not even going to needing the screws that it comes with, because we'll just use the same screws that come in the fan that's already in the case. So, and let's go ahead and take a look at the Corsair Hydro Series H100i Platinum SE RGB. So come on, there we go. All right, so opening up, you're greeted with warranty guide and instruction manual. Now I've already flipped through this, so I'm not going to go ahead and go through it. And so I did cheat a little bit. I took some of the stuff out. The pump comes pre-installed with an Intel bracket, but it also includes brackets that's compatible with the AM4 and AM3, as well as a bracket for the, what is it, the TR whatever 2, TRM2, whatever, well, you know, one that we're not going to be using. So we won't need these. This is the back plate for the Intel mounting. This is the TMR2 or whatever it is. Oh, TR4, I'm sorry, I was way off. And so now I have already isolated all the hardware I'm going to need for the AM4. So here's all the extra components that we will not be using. Just gonna throw that all over here into these extra bags and set it off to the side. Actually, I guess we'll just put it back in here. All right, and USB cord that gets plugged into the pump and plugged into a USB header on the motherboard. And of course the pump, the two LL120 fans that get mounted to the radiator. Oh, we'll take these out of the plastic. Count them 1 and 2. Put this back in there. And I'm going to pull the radiator out here. And let's get this box out of the way. Whoop. All right. So now this isn't my first AIO, and now now all I can do is got to figure out if I want to probably mount this where. There we go. Got the Corsair logo right there. Let's see, show it off here a little bit. There we are. And it's kind of embossed too. That's kind of neat. I didn't know that. This is my first time actually taking everything out. And so all white kind of goes with the whole theme that I'm going for. The pump. Come on, there we are. I think I'll leave the bracket on here for the time being, just because it's protecting the paste at the moment. So, but these clip on and off, and I'll show you on here. So there's a little, oh crap, I thought there was. Thought there was like a little burr that it kind of clips to, but I guess not. This just slides on there. Huh. Yep, so these are clipped on either side of the pump. And then it turns out that I do need the original clips that come on the motherboard because it uses the little loop doohickeys to hook onto the hardware. So, all right. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and get started here, and we'll kind of do like a hyperlapse thing, I guess. I'll just kind of start by getting one of our hard drive trays and get that installed in the cage, and we'll just throw that back in there so it's out of the way, and we'll start putting these this on the mounting bracket and get the fans mounted and all that kind of good stuff. So, all right, let's get to it. Due to the paint being in these holes, looks like I better thread all these screws in there ahead of time to make it easier to install. So yeah, get through that real quick here, and we'll continue. All right. Man, sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. Man, I'm hoping that the screws on the other side were cleaned and tapped out, because the back side where you mount it, there was quite a bit of pain. I grabbed a different screwdriver that has a larger handle on it, because, you know, iFixit-Kit's cool and all, but yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the butt. So, all right, so this side's done. Let's go ahead and get this turned over. I guess I don't need this box to prop it up any longer. And let's get our fans mounted here. And so we're going to do a push configuration because I said so. Got a problem with that? Looks like there might be a little bit of paint here, but not, well, actually it kind of looks like they clean these ones out a little bit better, so hopefully they'll be a lot less of a hassle. Okay, so this is the back, so we want the cables going down the center right here, and we got these long screws for that. So let's keep our fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. There's a little bit of paint in there, but I think it'll be able to grab the threads a lot easier than the back side here. So, you know what, just for comfort's sake, let's use the big guns here. Yeah, there's still quite a bit of paint in there. That's unfortunate. So,
Alright guys, I'm just going to pause the video here for just a moment and a little explanation. So, I didn't realize that my lapel microphone, it's a wireless mic, which I'm not going to get into what model it is, but apparently at some point, I guess the battery died. And so you'll hear it start to cut out and then just go dead silent. So that's going to force me to have to do a voiceover for the rest of the video. Also, in addition to the rest of this video, all the other videos after this for this build vlog will also have to be 100% voiceovered, which is going to be super annoying. So I hear you. Why didn't he check his audio equipment before he went on to record more videos? Come on, give me a break. I've been waiting for 2 of these parts for months. Since September for the video card and since November for the CPU. I was just too excited, which is why in every video so far I've had the same shirt. So, that being said, oh, so it is what it is. Sorry for the inconvenience, and let's go ahead and get back to the circus that is my build vlog videos. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Alright, bye.
Okay, so since the audio had cut out on the previous microphone, here is our voiceover. So here we're talking about the thermal paste that's pre-applied to the pump. And I'm trying to figure out if I should just go ahead and use the thermal paste that is provided on the pump, or, you know, if it's any good, or if I should, like, not use it and go ahead and use the Quicksilver thermal paste that I already have in my inventory. And so moving on from here, I'm talking about the wires that are actually attached to the pump. These wires are used for actually 2 different things. In addition to a cord, which I should be showing at some point, it's a little micro USB cord that plugs into the side of the pump that goes directly to the USB 2.0 motherboard header. And here it is. That's it right there that I'm showing. And so that plugs into the pump and it plugs into the motherboard. The other cables that are attached to the pump are used to provide fan power to the fans on the AIO, on the rad, radiator. And there's 2 other additional cables on those pigtails that are attached to the pump that will control the RGB of those fans. And so now I decided that I'm not going to use the controller on the pump, but the USB cable I will use, since it does control the RGB on the pump itself. And so I'll just cable manage these cables behind the motherboard into the second chamber of the case and plug those directly into the RGB header you see there. All right, nothing much here going on. Just going to go ahead and work on getting this hard drive cage, reinstalled back into the case. I guess there was never really any reason to remove it in the first place, but this isn't all that exciting, so I'm just going to kind of fast forward through this a little bit because the tabs behind it were kind of a pain in the butt to get realigned and get snapped back into place. But you know, with a little bit of extra force and whatnot, throw these screws in there and throw the drive in there, and we'll call that good. All right, turn around to the back of the case. We're going to go ahead and remove the black standard 120 fan and replace it with one of the 3 LL120 fans that we showed off previously in the video. And then hopefully we'll get those other 2 QL120s for the bottom of the case later on, as at the time of the recording of this video I did not currently have those. So get those screwed in here and we'll move on. All right, taking our attention to back to the inside, now that our rear fan's installed and we have our rad all set up attached to its bracket with our fans installed. We're just going to do a quick test fit here. And initially I wasn't able to get the screws to line up properly because, well, the 4-pin power connector and everything was kind of in the way, so I really had to kind of push it back. But yeah, but there it is. And so, and just check out that pump, all nice and pretty. It's going to be lined up just like that with the Corcel logo right side up. And once we get it all put together and powered up, it's going to look so pretty. So, yay. Okay. So now what would it be that I would normally say here? Probably something along the lines of, well, we got all this done, blah, 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 you know, and this is where we're going to stop the video, yada, 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 and we're going to come back next time. We're going to get this done, blah, blah, blah. So thanks you guys for watching. If you liked it, click like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and click that little bell icon to get notified of future videos. And then we'll see you in the next one. All right. Thanks for watching.